Good evening, everyone. It's your girl Tangi LLC, and I'm coming to you this Monday evening just to say it has been a wonderful day, but a draining sort of day. Monday is a typical Monday, but I am so blessed to be before you. I am so blessed to been able to get through the work day, so I'm thankful to God for that. And I just wanted to talk to you just for a little while. We talked about safety. That's been our topic for a little while. This will be my third time talking about safety. And safety is very important. Without safety, so many things can happen. I have talked about being safety in the environment. I have talked about being careful of the choices that you make when you are out here and you're seeking companionship, if you will. And now I just want to go back and brush over a little bit about my first post when I talked about doing the things that keep you safe, being, more aware of your surroundings. And if you're going out and you're going swimming, with it being the summer, take the precautions that you make sure that there's a lifeguard and everything present during that time. I don't know if you know, but it's been a big talk recently about the young man who went on the 4th of July. The young man in Mississippi went with a group of friends to on a boat, I guess, to celebrate and to have a good time. And apparently some things occurred because the young man did not return with his friends. He later on, when his mom noticed that he was missing and reported him missing, it was, I believe, don't quote me on this, but the next day that his body washed ashore. So unfortunately, he drowned. That is what they're saying happened. But anyway, he definitely lost his life. And there is just a lot of people talking about their theories on what could have happened to Nolan Wells from Mississippi. He went out on the boat with a group of friends to a place, apparently a popular hangout called Horn Island, with his friends. And there's rumors, we don't know this, but there's rumors that you were having a good time, and possibly there was an argument or something that broke out that created a rift between this young man and the other group of friends. And somehow he ended up getting left on the island. You have some people saying that he met this girl and he just wanted to stay behind on this island and talk to this girl. But there's a lot of questions because his phone was left on the boat with his friends, but yet he's a teenager, where a young adult, most young adults would not leave their phone. In fact, most people, period, would not leave their phone if they're going somewhere and they're going to be somewhere. Normally they would take their phone with them, and it just logically don't make a lot of sense that he would have left his phone on the boat, yet he was agreeing to be left behind on an island with really strangers, people that he don't know. So there's just a lot of different questions and very few answers in the case. It's an ongoing case. A well-known civil rights leader named Benjamin Crump is handling his case now. This has turned into a case because I don't blame his parents. I mean, they want answers. They want to know what happened to their son. Because a lot of questions and no answers, as I said before, and it's just not adding up. So I am really praying, and I pray that you pray. I hope that you will pray along with me on this, that the parents will get the questions, that they would find out what happened to their son, and that they will get the answers that they need in order for them to be able to move forward. This is a very difficult time for them in losing their son, allowing their son to go off with friends and only to not return, and to lose his life on that very island that they traveled to. And there's just a lot of questions about what could have happened. Why was Nolan left behind? Why no one contacted local authorities, knowing that they hadn't heard anything from him, or the fact that he didn't return with them. What happened with that? Why didn't he come with them? If they felt like something went wrong, why didn't they contact local authorities immediately? Why didn't they reach out to the Coast Guard immediately? There's just so many different questions. And what could have happened to cause Nolan to not want to go back with his friends, instead opting to stay on the island, as they said? And this is allegedly, because we don't know. All of these things are allegedly. We don't know what the facts truly are. I do know that Benjamin Crump is representing his family, civil rights attorney, and that he is requesting an autopsy be done, because there's just a lot of unanswered questions, and they believe it possibly was foul play, because it's not making a lot of sense with the whole scenario. It's just not making sense. There are so many holes in it, and it's just not making sense that the friends would have just left him, and without at least contacting his family or something to let them know that he was going to agreeing to stay behind. I mean, a lot of things just doesn't add up, and the concern and care for his well-being just doesn't make sense. We have all been taught, when you go somewhere, as a safety thing, when you go somewhere with a group, you return with the group. You don't stay behind. You return, you leave with the group, you go back with the group that you left with. When you came with that group, then you go back with that group. And this has always been the case. People have always said this, parents, other authority figures as well, have always said that you travel in groups when you're going to somewhere where you don't, when you're alone and you're with your group, you travel together. You watch out for each other. You look out for each other. And if one of you leave, everybody leaves. And you go together. You don't separate. Always know where each other are at that time. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But I will definitely reiterate this. If you know of, and you go somewhere and you know of your friends, if you notice your friends is missing or anything, please report something immediately, right away. Make sure authorities are well aware of what is going on from the very beginning all the way down to the end, and don't leave anything out. Small details can be very important in instances like this. So don't leave anything out. Make sure you do contact proper authorities, and make sure you look out for each other. Life is too short, and there's no reason why that young man had to lose his life due to negligence on anybody's part. we work together, and we look out for each other. So until next time, family, you guys be blessed and have a wonderful night. Mwah.